Doing an orc two-handed build, nice.
I have and take this. It's blessed with the old.
Okay, can I please try that again? Okay, let's use the draft of true shot, make my arrows do more damage.
And make it rain bread. What? No!
They can't detect me, they can't detect me! No, they detected me! No, run, no, no, no. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Okay. We've killed most of them, we've killed most of them. I just need to kill the last few. Okay, you're paralyzed. Have I got any more healing potions? I don't think I've got any more healing potions. Ah, plentiful healing. That's something. Alright, brief invisibility. Make me invisible for a sec. No, stop healing. One more. There we go. I could shout, I forgot. Well, well, well. That's what happens when you underestimate old Kazuya. Frick the Forsworn. I bet they all have drugs on them. Alright, read Madanuk's note. What does Madanuk's note say? I promised you we would all escape Cidhna mine together, and I found a way. If I die before I can show you, then search the cells near my room, use my key. There's a tunnel that leads into the city that you can use. Alright, yeah, I've maxed out my bow skill. The final perk in bow, it's, whenever I hit people, there's a 15% chance that it paralyzes them for, like, 20 seconds. It's crazy.
Should be good. Time to end this little thing.
Whoa! No! Why are these guys still here? Damn it. Well, now I'm in trouble because I can't shout because the other guy's just standing there.
Time to end this little
Now I'm screwed. Because now these guys are just gonna be standing here. I'm trapped. Okay, paralyzed? Can you get paralyzed too, please?
I'll show you what a real
Damn it. Alright, I'm in deep shit right now. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat these guys. I'm out of healing potions. Do you have become ethereal? Ooh, that's a good question, actually. I'm not sure if I do. Oh, I've got a bunch of healing potions. What am I talking about? Well, when I say a bunch, I mean a couple. Okay, they're both paralyzed, so I've got a few seconds to kill them. Guys, can you help me kill these two? Fucking guards are standing right there, they're just watching me die. Oh, come on, man. Okay, do I have any more healing potions at all? I don't think I do. I think this attack is going to kill me. Do I have to become ethereal shout? I don't think I can even open it up in time to to get it at this point. Okay, brief invisibility. No, never mind. They didn't like the Khajiit. Yeah. It's definitely possible. Okay, magic. Shouts. I do have become ethereal. Well, that bought me, like, a couple seconds. God, what the hell, man? Yeah, dude, just watch me get killed, man. I've literally dealt with your problems for you. It doesn't help these... Let's just keep healing. Oh, I don't know what to do. Alright, maybe if I go back inside the cave, I can get a bit more... Well, I didn't want to get hit there, but... Oh! Oh my god, they followed me inside instantly. Okay, I've at least got a bit more space now. Oh, I could help if I could freaking see this single freaking thing. They keep spewing fire into my face. I can't see anything, man. My god, how long ranged is your fire attack? Okay. Here we go. Now I'm invisible. Here we go, here we go. Hey Eons, thanks for the follow. Oh, now they're just gonna go outside and the problem's gonna repeat itself. Okay, no. Oh, there we go. Mission accomplished. That was the hardest fight I've ever been part of. Yikes, man. Alright. That's the most stressed I've ever been playing Skyrim. Whew. Alright. First try, yeah. What are the odds that this quest is broken now and this guy's not going to talk to me?
My eyes inside Cidhna mine tell me that Madanach is dead.
Yeah, along with the rest of them too.
To the Silver Blood family.
Thanks for your help,
I've had the
bozo.
Jarl officially pardon you and take care of a few other loose ends.
You and your thugs had me arrested in the first place.
And you've proven that was the best move I could have made. Don't give me that look. You're free to go. Here, how about a little token for your efforts? My family's ring and all the things the guards confiscated from you when you were jailed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to figure out how we're going to fill our recently emptied mine.
Alright, what does this ring even do? Weapons and armor can be improved better? Okay, that's pretty good. I quite like that. Gauntlets of the old gods. Blows do more damage. Ooh. So now I've got an apron that improves crafting. And a ring that improves crafting. Alright, alright. That was worth it, I think. Posture check, good idea. That was stressful as hell, man. Alright. Remind me never to do that again. Alrighty, what should I do now? Like, I've got to visit the College of Winterhold. I'm the freaking master. Let's do the Golda Legend. I remember this quest being really good. Alright. Now I remember why I disliked this quest so much. Why is this dragon just dead? Why am I absorbing his soul? Why is his body already empty? So many questions. No answers. Uh-oh. The fishies are coming to get me. Okay. Hui. Yikes. So these potions of invisibility are actually kind of cracked. Because if you can get away with them, if you can get away from them, you're just safe. You had that happen to you today with the dragon as well. Really? Weird. I mean, it is a Bethesda game. I suppose we got to take the glitches as they come. All right. Gunther. Danas Valen's journal. How long has it been since I first heard the Golda legend? 80 years? 100? I can think of nothing else now. My goal's at hand. After years of searching, I finally traced the ivory claw to a collector in Breville. His death was necessary, but I have it. At last I have it. 3 days of non-stop riding. I've reached Anvil ahead of my pursuers, and we took passage on the ice runner bound for Solitude once more. The other passengers are becoming suspicious. Returning from dinner, I caught one brute rooting around in my quarters. He almost found the claw. Had the captain not intervened, I would have flayed him alive. I hope to spend the voyage sequestered in my room, reviewing my notes and preparing spells, but I need to deflect some attention from myself. I'll have to mingle, pretend to be just another petty mage, for now. The brute claims to be an adventurer, off to seek his fortune in the ruins of Skyrim with his companions. Perhaps I can turn this to my advantage, and use them as fodder for the traps and Draugr within the tombs. I can see the greed in his eyes. Yes, that should work. 3 weeks to Solitude, the captain says. If I have to suffer these fools longer than that, I'll swim! With the brute and his companions in tow, I've led our band across the marsh to Gunther, where we've made camp for the night. Little has changed since my first expedition 10 years ago, but this time I have the claw, and I will have the amulet. I spent all night preparing a synopsis of my notes in case some fragment of a tale or piece of ancient lore may be needed to bypass the wards within the tomb. Then I cast all my books and scrolls into the fire, and reduced my life's work to ashes. At long last, today's the day of reckoning. If I cannot have the amulet, no one will. It just works, exactly. We love Todd Howard. This is a Todd Howard appreciation zone. Whew. I actually got a bit lightheaded after that little battle sequence before. Ugh. I thought we were actually screwed. We'd be stuck in like an infinite death loop. Getting killed by those two guys. To be fair, I am... Not deliberately, but I'm playing on expert difficulty. So that's why it was such a tough fight. It probably shouldn't have been that tough. But I wasn't intending to play on expert mode. But that's the difficulty I'm on now, and I feel like if I were to lower the difficulty, I'd be like a coward or something. Alright, I need the ivory claw to use that. I don't have the ivory claw, though. There we go. Yeah, I've only ever played this game on, Adept? The middle difficulty, whatever the middle difficulty is. You play it as your normal for every game you play, you're not ashamed. No, because originally I was playing on the middle difficulty, Adept. And then, one of my friends said, like, hey, you want to play the Skyrim multiplayer mod? And I was like, oh yeah, sure, that sounds cool. And he put it on expert mode, because that's how he likes to play. And then it changed this save file's difficulty to expert as well. So I was like, oh well, I guess I'm just stuck on it. I only lowered the difficulty for the, one of the parts of the Mages Guild. Sorry, the College of Winterhold. Where you have to fight all those little, anomaly things. I don't know if you've played the Mages Guild quest. But there's a part of that where the enemies scale to your level, like, really high. And, like, they have ridiculous amounts of HP. I just lowered it to the bottom difficulty, because otherwise it would have taken probably, like... I reckon it would have taken, like, over an hour to kill them all. Can I get out of the water, please? There we go. Yeah, normally I just play the default difficulty in most games. But I'm on this difficulty unintentionally, so I figured, I'll just leave it here. It'll be a nice challenge at least. Are you dead? Or are you pretending to be dead? You're dead. Oh no! He died right before he put the claw in there, hey? That seems a little bit unlikely, I don't know. Alright, let's read his new notes. How to summarize a life of research. So little, I would like to read the book, please. So little of what I have learned matters now. The petty politics of ancient times, the age-long campaign to wipe out all mention of the Golden Aim. I know not what plays within full Gunther, so here it is then, the truth of the tale, as best I've been able to piece it together. In the opening days of the First Era, the Archmage Golda was revered throughout the north. Wisdom, wealth, honor, and power were his. Even Isgramor's heirs sought his counsel. Smothered by his shadow, Golda's 3 sons grew cruel and resentful. They lusted after their father's power and prestige, and eventually Yurik, the eldest, discovered a source, a mysterious amulet from which he never parted. Together they conspired to murder their father and divide his amulet between them, and so it was done. Consumed by the newfound power, the brothers laid waste to surrounding villages. So great was the carnage that the High King himself intervened, sending a company of battle mages led by Archmage Geirmund to subdue the brothers, and after a devastating battle, the 3 fled the field. Mirkul, the youngest, was run to ground in full Gunther, the ancient barrows at the foot of Solitude, and though he fought for 3 days and nights, he was at last overcome and entombed there, his crypt sealed by an ivory claw. Geirmund pursued Jurik to the shattered crypts of Sarthal, half buried even then. 10 veteran wizards fell before Jurik's elemental magic, but he could not overcome them altogether. He too fell and was sealed within the ruined city. And at last, Sigdis was cornered in the southernmost reaches of Skyrim. He challenged Lord Geirmund to a duel, knowing his foe was honor bound to accept. And they clashed in battle, matched strength for strength, and fell together on the field before Ivarstead. The High King ordered a tomb built for Geirmund on the lake, which still bears his name, and had Sigdis sealed within, forever guarded by the one who slew him. Golda himself was interred in a cave not far from where his tower once stood, in the place called Reachwater Rock. When it was done, King Harold issued an edict. The name and deeds of Golda and his sons were to be expunged from every record, every chronicle, under pain of death. No word of them was to be spoken, lest any try to recover the amulet that had been sealed at so great a cost. And so it was done, but little survived the ages. Enough. 4,000 years have passed and the tombs remain sealed. The fragments of the Golda amulet lie within. Since the day I first heard the room, I felt its power calling to me, pulling at me. I will be the one to reclaim it. Restore it. Bear it out into the world once more. I must have it. I must. You've always gone physical, never played mage? I'm playing, in that playthrough that I'm playing with my friend, the Skyrim co-op mod, I'm playing a mage, which I've never really done before. I typically will go, like a sword and shield, like warrior type build as well. That's why I'm playing archer this time, because I don't really play archer in most games that I play, so I thought I'll do something different. I'll play as an archer. But archers are actually really strong in this game, as I've learnt. Especially with high stealth. Like, I was right in front of that guy, he didn't see me. That's how crazy having high stealth skills is. There we go. Bit of trial and error never hurt. Yeah, with those sorts of puzzles, you just flick the levers around. I know there's probably a way to figure it out, but I just flick the levers around until I get the result I want. I'm sure there is an actual intended solution, but... what I really need I did that. What I really need is to actually upgrade my weapons. Because my weapon is, like, not enhanced yet. Hit all the buttons until it works, exactly. That's always been my strategy. It's worked out pretty well so far. Okay. I assume that this is going to be the... What, the pattern on the ivory claw, maybe? Ivory dragon claw. Bird, bird... Dragon. No, this is the... This is something else. Hmm. Alright, let's pull the lever again. Oh, so now this one's open, so the other side's gonna be closed. So snake, snake, fish, bird is the pattern. Oh boy. Why wasn't I just sneaking? I could have saved myself so much grief. Okay. Snake, fish, bird. Snake, fish, bird. Snake, fish, bird. Okay, snake, fish, bird, and then when I pull this chain, it should work, right? Nope, I did it wrong. You always call it a whale. Maybe it is a whale. Snake, fish, bird. Oh yeah, it probably is a whale, huh? Snake, fish, well, I'm sure I did it right, did I not? Or did I do the order wrong? Is that not correct? Hang on, let me look again. Snake. Whale. Bird. Or is it meant to be flipped? Ah, it must be meant to be flipped. So this one needs to be snake. And then that one on the other side is bird. Because then it's a mirror, right? I think. Yes, okay. That makes sense. Whoever the Nords were trying to keep out of these, like, tombs must not have been very smart, because the solution is, like, out in the open. Who were they trying to keep out of these tombs anyway? I guess other Nords, right? To stop them from jacking their shit. Dwarven armor. 45 pounds. I'm good. Oh crap. There we go. You would guess so, yeah. But it's not like the puzzles are particularly hard, so it's like, would they really have... I mean, I guess they did keep people out, right? Like, all the loot is still in here. If the puzzle wasn't effective, they would have gone in. But then again, I suspect probably the biggest thing that protected these tombs is, like, taboo, right? Because I think in most cultures it's, like, criminal, potentially, even. Or certainly, goes against, like, the religion to, like, disturb tombs. The traps, too. Yes, I think the traps would probably be a pretty big deterrent as well. And taboo would also be one. Because for most Nords, at least the ones that are religious, right, they'd be like, no, no, we don't disturb the dead. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this. Full Gunther Crypt. Let's go. You agree? Yeah. It makes sense. Like, from what I know about... Because they're based on the Vikings, right? The Nords, to a large extent. I think the Vikings had those sorts of... Same with most, I think, a lot of cultures have, like, you know, some degree of reverence for the dead. We don't disturb people's resting place, that sort of stuff. Oh boy. That guy's actually walking around like a mummy. There we go, paralysis, nice. Refresh the paralysis, very good. There we go. Hey, I got an achievement, clear 50 dungeons. Okay, there's the amulet fragment. Another writ of sealing. Golden black blade. I mean, I'll pick it up, I guess. I can always sell it. Are there any more of these guys? I still hear them breaking out of their tombs. There must be more of them. Or did killing him kill all of them? Maybe. I think it may have killed the rest of them. Because I don't see any others. He's the leader, I suppose, so it would make sense if killing him wiped out the rest. Oh, I hear a dragon word. Yeah, I think one of the best things about Skyrim are these dungeons. The dungeons are really fun to explore, like, genuinely. You actually get some really cool rewards, whereas in, like, say, Oblivion, a lot of the dungeons don't really have much of anything in them. The loot feels more generic. At least here, you know, you got, like, the words of power, you got more magical artifacts, stuff like that. It feels like you're actually getting something really good. Whether you actually are getting something good or not, you know, is open for debate, but it feels like you're getting something really good. Yeah, dungeon coring is really fun. It is actually really fun in this game. Like, I think Skyrim, the thing that Skyrim does best is, like, the exploration. It feels really fun to explore through all the different areas. Ooh, what's this? Oh no, I already opened that. That's the one with the arrow trap. No, this is the way further in. I need to go out. Because, yeah, I am playing, Eons. I'm playing Oblivion in parallel. The Oblivion remaster. But, off-stream, because my PC can't handle it. There's so much of the map and so much more of the base game you can do alone. Yes, agree. Alright, this is probably going to be a shortcut out. And I haven't even touched the expansions yet. Snake, bird, snake, fish. Oh, I guess the implication is this puzzle's already been solved by the first crew that came in. So he already solved this puzzle, that's why this room is open. Okay, gotcha. You just stop before the raid of Windhelm. For the Civil War questline? Yeah, the Civil War questline is a low point in this game. I feel like it's, very unfinished. There was a lot that they could have done with it that could have been really interesting, but it's very basic. It's just, you just go into a place, you kill a handful of the opposition side soldiers, and then you move on to the next one. It's not terribly interesting, unfortunately. Like, the lore of, like, the Civil War is really interesting, But then the actual gameplay execution is really not that cool. More should have come with it. Yes, exactly. I agree. But, and I've mentioned this before, like, I think Bethesda was really keen to get the release date that they did. Because, you know, Skyrim famously released on 11/11/11. And I think that was a really big thing that they wanted. Yeah, the main story's not bad in Skyrim, I agree. It's a little short, if you ask me, but it's not bad. What it feels like to me is that, and this is potentially just a stab in the dark. I feel like somewhere in like the middle of development, they did a major rewrite. That's what it feels like to me. It's like they got partway through writing a particular story, and then they were like, oh, let's change up. And that's why there's so much stuff that's a bit less detailed. Like, I suspect the Civil War was probably more important. And maybe it was even maybe the focus of the game was the Civil War. And then they're like, no, let's focus on the dragon stuff. That's what I reckon happened. But I don't know. I'm not affiliated with Bethesda, obviously, but that's just my guess. I've played enough RPGs over the years to know that like stuff like that does happen. But Bethesda doesn't keep detailed notes about their games, as far as I can tell. They don't keep like the design documents, which is actually really bad practice. I don't think they even make design docs, from what I've heard. But I don't know whether that's true or that's somebody talking crap about them. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Spider. Or Mr. Spider. Is it? I don't know whether I'm crazy, but isn't it like only female spiders are venomous or something? Or am I nuts? Or am I thinking of like a different like animal altogether? Bird, dolphin, snake. I don't know, bird. Dolphin. Your wife was watching you play, both her and you guys when... Yeah, no, it makes no sense. That, like, Delphine just completely comes out of nowhere and is like, kill Parthenax. It's the most ridiculous, like, twist. I have no idea what's up with the kill Parthenax, like, storyline that they went through. That part definitely feels to me like they just wanted to create, like, a conflict. Because it comes out of nowhere. It's just like, whoa. Why do you want to kill Parthenax? What did he do to you? Okay, so on the left, it's bird, dolphin. And on the right, dolphin, snake. I mean, we'll try that. I have no idea if this is the right solution or not. It was. Nice. You ain't get support from the blades. Yeah, it's such a meaningless threat, because the blades in Skyrim, it's literally Delphine and Esbern. I don't think there's anybody else. Like, the blades are like a basically dead organization. It's all of 2 members, exactly. And they act like, oh, you're gonna have to go without our support. And it's like, okay, I mean, I can live without. Gehrman's epitaph. Archmage of Windhelm, Lord Battlemage to King Harold. Magus, keep thy vigil eternal. Serve now in death as you did in life. By these seals our realm preserve, from Traitors 3 and the Charm of Strife. Okay. Whoa, where'd you come from? Yeah, it's the most empty threat in probably video gaming history. You won't have our support. Okay, I can... that could be arranged. Thalmor took care of them, so I'm sure I can do fine without them. Yeah, true, the Thalmor basically wiped out the, Ooh. Weapons and armor can be improved 15% better. I can get this enchantment. Because the problem is my enchanting skill kind of sucks. I'll hang on to the ring for now, but we can make something really crazy out of that later if we decide. Because right now the enchantments that I can possibly do are like far worse than the enchantments that are already on stuff. Ebony arm. Oh my god. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. It's worth quite a bit. Oh, hello there. Paralyzed. Amazing. Yeah, bow is so powerful once you get the final perk. Huh? I plan to enchantment smith high skills once you finish the Civil War. Yeah, I'm moving towards that myself in the playthrough as well. Because you can make some really ridiculous stuff. Okay, so... Oh. Duh. Ah! Alright, you wanna have an archer fight? That's fine by me. I can paralyze you. That's the big difference. Sneak attack? How did I get a sneak attack on you? Or who's about to shout at me again? There we go, nice. Supple Ancient Nord Warbow. What is a supple bow? 48 base damage. This is 59 base damage. I don't know why it says it's better. It's strictly not better. Enchantment, English, or Spanish. Is it the same word? I didn't know that, if that's the case. I always thought that enchantment was like a French word. Like enchantement or something like that. But I suppose most European languages have the same root anyway. Oak flesh. Ah, I already know oak flesh. Whoopsie. When someone says enchantment... When someone says English or Spanish, you stand still. I don't know that one. Sorry. Who dares awaken my slumber? Oh no, this is the one that teleports around. there a way to tell which one's the real one? Ah, the one at the back is real. Yeah, you can very clearly see it. The fake ones have like a purple glow. The one on the right is real. How can he teleport? He's paralyzed. That's BS. Oh, there you go. I could see that was him because I could see him wiggling around trying to get unparalyzed. Alright, there's the amulet. Black bow, why not? Very nice. So I remember that when you're doing this quest, you have to fight all three of the brothers again, which is kind of annoying. But the reward is really good for this quest. Words and philosophy. Already got that skill book, okay. Ebony bow. I've already got an ebony bow. I don't need another one. What are these? Pearl. Pearl. Small pearl. Fair enough. It was a meme. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Did it originate on like TikTok or something like that? Because if that's the case, that's probably why I didn't see it. I'm barely active on TikTok. I upload one YouTube short a week, but sorry, one TikTok short a week from my channel. That's my exposure to TikTok. All right, now we need to go to the tomb of the big boss, which is over here. You think so? Ah, there we go. That's probably why. That's cool. I always like to learn new memes. You don't use it? Ah, fair enough. Yeah, literally, I just have. I've got an account for this for my VTuber, but I literally just use it to put a short on every week, just to. It's just for whatchamacallit, cross-pollination, I guess. I don't think anybody's like watched one of my TikToks and then has like started watching my streams or anything, but it's nice to have that platform there. Just doing the streamer thing. Look at me go, whippy. Roll, roll, roll your boat. Alright, reach water rock. Here we go. It's another way to get exposure, exactly. Yeah, because I stream on Twitch. YouTube is my secondary platform, which is where I put, like, videos. So pretty much all my streams get turned into, episodic videos. And then, TikTok is just for shorts. Which the shorts I put on, I put the shorts on YouTube anyway.